The people who influenced me in my role in public service, I would say, first was President John F. Kennedy years and years ago, and I guess that made a lasting impression on me. And then in Albuquerque, Bob Stamm influenced me and was my friend and mentor. Well, Bob Stamm was influential because he was involved in many community affairs, and he asked me to be involved with him on a number of them. And I was just impressed by his devotion, running the largest construction company in New Mexico, and at the same time having the interest and finding the time to devote himself to his state and his community. And I continue to be impressed by him. He's a wonderful fellow. I'm very proud of being involved with early childhood education matters locally and nationally. Our company did the first national evaluation of Project Head Start, and that's what got me interested in the whole field. And I realized that the best investment to make was with very young children, and particularly to have their parents read to them. And because of that, I got involved with the Read to Me program in Albuquerque and got it focused on the youngest segment of children. And it's been a wonderful program, and I'm very proud to see it going on, and more people interested in reading and early childhood education. And I participated in getting the Rio Grande Valley State Park started and saving the bosque. And I think it's a real treasure for Albuquerque and the state, and I'm very pleased to have been involved with that as well. Manzano Day School has a program that's called Wings, and I started that program, and it gives a full scholarship to poor kids who show some talent to enter school, and it supports them for the 6 years that they attend. And since that first child who I supported, they now have a wonderful program with many kids attending, and they have a foundation that supports the scholarships for these kids. There are 3 other things that have been important to me in my life, and one of them is tennis, which is how I met Bob Stamm, and I've played actively and competitively all my life and still do. Another is sculpture, and I have done sculpture, and as you can see here, this is a little sculpture promoting the notion of Read to Me, because it shows 2 adults reading to 2 children. We also have a vineyard on our property close to the Rio Grande, and we make wine, most of which I drink. It's not a commercial operation. There is some truth in the statement of no good deed goes unpunished, so you can't always expect to be rewarded, as in this Silver Horizons program, for what you have done. But you have to keep slugging along in things that you believe in, and you should do it outside your own immediate concerns and think of others. And I guess that's my message to my kids, and I must say I do have 4 children, and they are sort of following in that line of reasoning themselves and in their own activities.